right. Say cheese.
Cheese.
Kia ora koutou and welcome to Taskmaster. My name's Jeremy Wells, and at high school I was voted least likely to become the Taskmaster. So to the class of 1994, I say this: the joke's on you, because I am the Taskmaster. A few months ago, I hand-selected an elite team of New Zealand's most bloodthirsty comedians and forced them to complete a series of off-kilter tasks for my pleasure. Risking life and limb is our magnificent season 4 cast. Bubba! Di Henwood! Karen O'Leary! Mel Bracewell! And Ray O'Leary! By my side, as always, is a man I couldn't do without, unless he asked me for a pay rise, in which case I'll just sack him and hire someone else. It's Paul Williams!
Thanks, Jeremy. Oh, sorry. Sorry, this is unprofessional, but I'm receiving a phone call. Hi, Alex.
What?
Hey, Paul.
What's up?
You told me to call you. You said it was urgent.
Oh, yeah. I was just wondering if you wanted to go and see a movie tonight.
I'd love to, Paul, but I'm going to say the same thing as I said yesterday. You live in New Zealand and I live in London.
Well, that's okay. I'll ask you again tomorrow.
Okay, but I will still be in London.
Okay, sounds good. Bye. Cool. Might be going to the movies tomorrow.
Okay, Paul. What's the prize task?
Tonight, our contestants have brought in the thing they most wish they could take on an aeroplane. Whoever wins the episode will take home all 5 things.
Mel, what do you wish that you could take on an aeroplane?
What's the worst part about flying?
The cramped space or the food?
Okay, this will solve neither of those problems. For me, it's when you land and you've got to, awkwardly stand up and get your stuff and get out, and then go through customs, all that hubbub. And so I've brought something that avoids all of that end-of-flight admin, a parachute. This is sort of a more fun way to disembark. But unfortunately, under the current system, which I think is quite flawed, you're not allowed to.
Bubba, what did you bring in?
Anyone can get Mary Jane onto a plane, and you're allowed to take 1 lighter and 2 packs of smokes, and I thought I'd take this if I could. You can attach it to any plastic bottle, so 1.5 litres, 2.25, and then you just fill a little bit of water. Have you never done this before?
Ray, what would you bring?
Jeremy, what's the worst thing about air travel?
Not being able to smoke pot.
Wrong. It's that you can't take on 8 kgs of shampoo.
Here's a tip for you, Ray. If you can get something for $20 or less in less than 20 minutes, don't pack it.
Oh, I spent $140 on this.
Karen.
Jeremy, what are some things that are really annoying about air travel?
Not being able to take 8 kgs of shampoo.
No? Remember your first answer?
The space.
Yeah, because what you really want to be able to take on a plane is a really good long sleep, right? So that's just a danger keep out tape. And then you want to do this with the tape. And then once the plane's taken off, you just remove the tape or leave it there and just slide under it and have a good sleep. Genius.
What did you bring in, Di?
A couple of bad eggs always ruin something, right? And I'm someone who I like to go on a site where you can buy a lot of things for cheap, and I buy something so I have a little present that arrives every day. That involves a lot of parcel admin. So bad eggs have ruined this for me. I would like to take onto a plane this. A box cutter. I would love to have this on a plane so I can open it up and go, oh, look, here's my jaw toner, which I use to get a really buff jaw. So you put it, it's a rubber ball you put in your mouth and go.
It's working.
So that's what I'd love to take on a plane, but I always get told no.
I think that you get told no because you've got a knife and a ball gag.
OK, this has been disappointing from you lot. And let this serve as a warning.
OK.
I'm giving away no 5s. I'm giving away no 4s. I'm giving away no 3s. I will give away 2 2s. To you, Ray, because at least you're not allowed to take your thing on the plane. And you as well, Di.
Oh.
The rest of you can get 1s.
I'm warned, I'm not a bad egg. I'll take that on board. I'll take that on board.
Enough of that nonsense, jibber jabber. Let's get down to our first task.
Ding dong. Please make your way through security and proceed to your departure gate. I booked everyone a one-way ticket to Taskville. Hello, Di.
Paul, it's great to see you.
Hello, Bubba.
Hello. Oh my gosh, it's my passport. I've been looking for that everywhere. What's your passport?
You look quite moody in that.
LM. Ellen Jones Williams.
Leave New Zealand.
Best leaving New Zealand wins.
You have 30 minutes.
Your time starts now.
How am I supposed to do that?
Paul, can you Google where the nearest embassy is, please?
The Consulate of Austria is 22 minutes drive.
Do we go to the Consulate of Austria?
Now, which of these cowards is going to abandon our beautiful country first, Paul?
You hate to see him go, but you love to watch him leave. It's Ray O'Leary.
This is a message to the New Zealand government. I, Ray O'Leary, and Paul Williams are seceding from New Zealand and establishing my own country called the Democratic Republic of Ray.
I didn't say I was leaving New Zealand.
No, you did. You did. You agreed to it when you put on the hat. Let's take him around. It's a beautiful island filled with water that I'm told is not stagnant. And Paul Williams is the army. So if you're mad at me for seceding, you're going to have to get through him first. Paul, give him your war cry to scare off the New Zealand government.
Hello?
No. Paul and I are going to be living out here on the land, eating highly processed peanut butter. Paul, get your hands out. We got plenty of good reasons for leaving. One is I got an overdue book and I don't really care to return it, okay? So you're not getting that Greyland Library. Nice try. Also, meth is legal here.
What if I want to see my family?
They can immigrate here.
But what if I try and leave?
No, that's strictly prohibited, I'm sorry.
What are we going to eat when we run out of the peanut butter?
I'm hoping the meth will tide us over.
You happy with that?
I feel like it might not hold up in court.
In the court of Taskmaster?
Oh, no, then all good.
Yeah, call me naive, but it looked a lot like you and Paul were just sort of wandering around the Taskmaster property with stupid hats on.
Yeah, I would call you naive for thinking that, yeah.
Up next, she never has to check her luggage. It's Carry On Larry.
The only other thing I could do is denounce my love of New Zealand. So then I'm like, New Zealand is kind of leaving me and I'm leaving New Zealand.
So what are you doing here?
I'm just turning New Zealand into Australia because this is my new home. I'm just pretending it's my passport. I've come to the Department of Internal Affairs to officially denounce that I no longer wish to be a New Zealand citizen. This country is not for me. And this is where I'm going to be going. I'd just like to share with you the anthem. Advance, Australia, fair. I'm finished.
You're finished?
I'm over. I'm finished with New Zealand.
Can you show us your tattoo?
Yeah, check it out.
From this side, it looks like Batman.
That's because Australia is cool like Batman.
Batman's the coolest.
Yeah, like Australia.
You don't mean that.
I do mean that.
New Zealanders are going to see this.
It's about time they found out the truth.
And what's the truth?
Australia's better than New Zealand. I've got to go.
That genuinely looked like it caused you pain.
No. Doubt it, copper.
What was that tattoo of?
New Zealand, but I got it when I was only about 18 and the guy's really drunk and the South Island's in the wrong place.
Whose escape attempt are we going to see next, Paul?
She's no stranger to leaving New Zealand. In fact, it was pretty hard to get her back from Australia to film this task. It's Mel Bracewell.
I feel like I'm going to have to dig a hole.
So you're going to dig down out of New Zealand?
I'm going to dig down and then I'm going to merge. What's the polar opposite to New Zealand?
I think it's kind of Spain.
I'm going to emerge in Spain. Oh, wow. This hole's amazing, Paul. I can see Spain on the other side. Hello.
Well, I hope you have a good trip, and I'll see you when you get back.
Thanks. Here goes nothing. Whoa. I think I made it. Is this Spain? If only there was some way of knowing that this is Spain.
Ay, caramba.
I did it.
Hola, Melanie. Bienvenido a España.
Great. I did it. That was so easy. I might just go back to New Zealand now. Nice to meet you.
Adios.
Mel, you actually look quite good there for someone who had just passed through the Earth's molten core.
I know, I genuinely didn't think I could do it, but I did go to the Republic of Ray and had a lot of meth, so...
OK, who have we got next in the chamber, Paul?
Saying bye-bye to New Zealand, it's Bubba.
This is a story about me and my friend. We just robbed ANZ. We're on our way to the airport. We pull out to the airport, get in, try to get into the Corey Lounge, but the Air New Zealand flight attendant won't let us in because her job defines her. She's got nothing better to do. And so we bribe her. We're 50s and 20s. We get in with the briefcase. We ascend into the air, leaving New Zealand behind. And now we're over the waters. Here's the tricky part. We've got to make a clean break for it. So we parachute down, and a shark awaits us. We ride through the waters. He takes us through. Our secret compartment underneath the waterfall opens up. We jump into that really cool elevator that you see in movies. And we're on our way to Mexico.
So Mexico's in the drawer?
In the underwater compartment.
Oh, thank you, Bubba.
Thank you.
So when you're in the plane, at what point did you decide that it's best to abandon the plane and then jump down into the water and get onto a shark?
No trail. You're not going to find the shark.
So a shark
Yeah.
would be the best way to get to, was it Mexico? Was that where you were going? That was
Yeah.
under the waterfall?
Under the waterfall, but it's all like secret. I can't release too much information.
Have we got any more left?
This guy can fly like a hen would. It's Di Henwood.
Welcome, Paul. This is going to be quite a trip. You're going to leave New Zealand, you're going to leave the husk that is the human realm. Take a seat. Can you hear the water?
Mm-hmm.
Focus on your breath, and I'll see you at the point beyond space and time.
So I don't get lost. Where is that?
You will know when you're there,
Okay.
and I'll be right beside you.
Oh, this is crazy.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems. I think a change is what I need.
Oh,
If you're looking for a dream,
this is out of it.
or it's short-lived. Street.
So, Di, you're telling me that the place on the other side of space and time is the well-known New Zealand medical soap opera, Shortland Street.
So the reason why that actually popped into my mind is the first time I did meditation, I was 12 years old, and our teacher, she started with the breathe in, breathe out. Then she just started doing, it was either lyrics to Shortland Street or the lyrics to Home and Away. So whenever I'm doing meditation, that's what runs through my brain. And I fell asleep in that meditation, then I woke up because Teal was yelling, "Di's got a stiffy!"
What I want to know is, why does it require wearing a teal dress to get to this place?
Well, that's because when you're in the astral realm, there is no gender, there is no politics, there is no race. Everyone is just a teal dress.
How would you like to score it?
Well, nobody really left New Zealand, did they? Karen didn't even leave the room. So 1 point for Karen.
Yes.
2 points for Bubba because you didn't leave the room, but at least you involved some art
But I
department.
had a story.
I know, that's why you get 2 points. Mel and Ray, 4 points each. I thought there was good, honest attempts, actually, but let down by Paul's acting. And I think, Di, you know, I'm a huge fan of Shortland Street, so I'll give you 5 points for that.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll take that. Thank you.
So I suppose we should probably look at the scores for tonight.
Karen's on 2, which is the minimum she could have. Out in first with 7 points, Di Henwood.
I am absolutely fiending for another task. Can you help me out, Paul?
I'm going to play this task in 3, 2, 1, now.
Hello, Bubba.
Hello, Paul.
Hello, Di.
Lovely to see you. Look at this.
Got your old tape players out.
Different fish and a pencil. I think this stuff is before my time.
Let's just get into it.
Follow the instructions on the tape in the tape player.
So wait, which one's the tape player?
This one.
Okay, all right.
Fastest wins.
Fastest what wins?
The next tape you play will be the blue mackerel tape.
Which one of these is a blue mackerel?
It's really funny because as soon as that tape started to play, it looked like all of you had PTSD. Which puzzle enthusiast was going to piece this one together first?
She was born 13 years after CDs were invented. It's Mel Bracewell.
Play the blue mackerel tape in 3, 2, 1, now.
Oh no! Oh my God, there's a fish identification thing on the shed. Hello, my friend. Mackerel.
The next tape you play will be the kahawai tape.
This one said the, that one said fastest wins.
Entered. The next tape you play will be the hockey tape.
Pocky is this guy.
The next tape you play will be the pee-pee tape. Snap.
Snapper? Is there something wrong with this one?
No.
Snap, when?
Pencil.
Pencil! Rewinding all these bastards. Okay, let's go.
Now, 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 now. Your time started when you entered
When you entered the room.
room. Snap the pencil.
The pencil. Snap the pencil. Oh! That's confusing. That's one called the snapper.
Sorry.
Bye, Paul.
Thank you, Mel.
See ya.
That seems really, really simple. Snap the pencil.
You did edit out about 5 breakdowns, but I did okay, but it was very stressful.
So Mel completed the task in 20 minutes and 25 seconds.
We don't know if that's good.
Up next, it's Bubba and Karen.
Play the blue mackerel tape in 3, 2,
What does the blue mackerel look
1.
like? I'll play this one.
No one asked you to play this tape. This is the scholar.
Yeah, but so?
1800s over here.
Wait, don't force it.
The next tape you play will be the Porky tape.
I feel like I should know this, but I don't.
Feel like maybe just keep playing all of the tapes.
You want to do that?
Well, he's the festive little fox. He's quite unorthodox. Everyone got what they need for the fox. A glass of mead.
Is this yours?
I think some of my music might have got mixed in with the tapes.
So that's the wrong tape.
Possibly.
Snap.
Snap.
I hate you so much.
No one asked you to play this tape.
Fine.
It's the sushi train. Everybody get on board sushi train. Salmon and avocado sushi train.
What's that?
It's the sushi train. Get on board.
You, the...
Hey, Paul, is this supposed to be, like, making me think of something?
Snap when, and it said pencil. Is it snap when pencil is entered?
I'm just going to grab my cup of tea.
Okay.
So snap when pencil.
Pencil. Started.
I've stopped the clock.
Oh my gosh! That's it, eh?
That was infuriating, Paul, but I still had a lovely time. Thank you.
Did you really have a lovely time, Karen?
It was incredibly frustrating, but I think it was lucky to have those really joyous musical interludes Paul had made.
Yeah, so where did Karen get to in terms of her time?
Karen, 22 minutes 57.
Okay, cool. And now, Bubba, I was concerned for you because at one point you didn't look like you knew how to use a cassette player. You were really shoving that thing in there.
Yeah, I like it rough.
How did Bubba go in the end with the time?
17 minutes 51.
Yeah.
Who's up next?
Give a die a fish, you'll feed him for a day. Give a die 10 cassette tapes with pictures of fish on them. I don't know, let's find out.
Sushi train. Everybody get on board.
No one asked you to play this tape.
This is the scholar.
This is the scholar.
It's the sushi train. Everybody get on board sushi train.
I actually quite like just doing things how I do them. I should have got onto this vibe earlier. Did you just hear that? It said rune.
Room.
Rune.
Time.
Time. Room time.
Well, he's the festive little fox, and he's quite unorthodox, but he's giving out the presents for this year.
Room time.
All the information you need is in the task.
Nailed it.
So, Di never snapped the pencil.
He did not. Would you like to snap a pencil?
Oh,
Oh, look, hey, so please tell me the timer's still running.
It is.
yeah.
I don't feel in as much of a hurry now. So... I did it.
So what's Di's time in the end?
91 days, 17 hours and 34 minutes. And 12 seconds.
So who's snapping or not snapping next?
He's from Wanganui, where cassette tapes are very much still a thing. It's Ray O'Leary.
The next tape you play will be the kahawai tape.
I want to say kahawai is like a big red fish.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. About Lydia. Do you want me to hear this?
Well, I like the song.
Surely we don't want to hear that.
Play the red gurnard tape.
But I've played this one. You don't want me to play this one again, do you?
You can if you want.
Room.
What did you just say?
Your.
You just said your.
Time.
Whoa. Okay, I don't know what's going on there.
Your.
Oh. Shh.
Snap.
Snap. Snap? Snap her? What did this one say? Where's the hokey tape gone? Oh, no. Oh. Did I rewind it too much? Is it
Room.
Oh. Room.
Do you like cassette tapes?
I'm finding them quite frustrating right now, actually, Paul. Oh, wait, am I going around in circles now?
Play. Pippy tape.
Oh, didn't I play the Pippy tape? The Pippy tape was over here, wasn't it? Oh, did I let it play again? Oh, I have to wait for it to rewind. I'll also just play tapes at random as well. This is unlabelled. I think that was the big red guy.
No one asked you to play this tape.
God damn it. That doesn't sound good. Have I rewound it all the wrong way?
My guess would be yes.
Sorry, Paul, I just need to take a moment to collect myself. Is there something in here?
That's the tape player.
Is there like a CD or something?
Yeah.
There's a CD in here.
Yeah.
Play.
Snap the pencil. Fastest wins. Your time started.
So the task was on a CD the whole time.
Yeah.
And that is a lesson again to all of you. Sadly, we have filmed all of the tasks now, so none of you can learn that lesson. You look like a shell of a man by the time you finished that.
Please don't say shell, it was on one of the tapes.
What were the scores and then how did Ray come in?
So Ray, 34 minutes 54.
Okay.
So that would mean 1 point for Di, 2 points for Ray, 3 for Karen, 4 for Mel, and 5 points for Bubba.
Excellent. Right, well, that is 2 tasks down. Don't suppose we've got time for another one, Paul?
I just checked my watch and it's task o'clock.
Hello, Bubba.
Hello, Paul.
Do I have to look for a task?
Are you giving it to me?
Find an intimate object. No.
Inanimate.
It's very hard to say, isn't it, that word?
Find an inanimate object.
And put it on the table. You have 3 minutes. Oh!
Why are you wearing a sheet?
I'm not.
You know that I'm an expert in this kind of stuff, eh?
Make a 1-minute horror film.
Starring your inanimate object.
Scariest movie wins.
You have an hour.
Your time starts now.
What objects have you chosen?
This beautiful bird.
Are you familiar with a telescope? Mm-hmm. This is 2 of them put together.
Is the rock haunted?
The actor?
No, this rock.
Oh.
I'm glad I've got a character.
Do we have, like, a bunch of raw meat?
Let's watch some scary movies, shall we? I'm looking forward to this.
Up first, it's Ray O'Scary.
Wow. What a beautiful spot for a teenage summer camp.
Yeah, I love being a teenager.
But I hear that this is a habitat for endangered flamingos, and they can get very territorial.
Me arm!
No! No! This is for my beautiful girlfriend, Paella. Yeah, that's not the end of me. Yeah, I'll be back to commit flamingo-related crimes.
It's very good. That's very good. So, your girlfriend in that scary film was called?
Paella.
Interesting choice.
Beautiful name.
Yeah.
A beautiful side dish. A beautiful side piece.
She's from Spain. She came back through the hole that Mel dug.
Love to see another one.
From the twisted minds of Lynette and Rick Bracewell, it's Melanie Bracewell.
I love antique shops. Mr. Shopkeeper, I'm renovating my kitchen and I need the perfect decoration. What's that? That's perfect.
Oh, are you sure you want that one?
I want that.
Your funeral.
Oh my gosh. How much?
It's free, but trust me, there's a price.
That doesn't really make sense, but thank you. That's all I need.
God have mercy on her soul.
I've got the perfect spot for it, right there. Ah, amazing. Eat shit.
Not to take anything away from you, Mel, but
Yeah.
you've got to say that's the best acting that we've seen from Paul in 4 seasons.
It was good stuff, Paul. I felt like we were connecting.
Yeah.
I've never seen someone blow a gorilla for so long.
I can't believe that the gorilla statue survived being gently pushed down into the couch. Do you want to chuck on another one, Paul?
Sure thing, Jeremy. It's Di Henwood.
It's a great day to come to the big game park.
I think that's a lion. I just can't quite see. You might need these. Thank you very much, Mustafa. What happened?
It must be something he ate.
It's a travesty. Let me just have a look if I can see this lion before I tend to him. It's so majestic.
Tell my children to file my GST.
Mustafa is a terrifying character. What's his origin story?
Well, Mustafa, he started out as just a nice gentleman who ran a sort of big game ranch, but then he got enamoured by the binoculars because he would use them to kill people. Then he would take the humans to the chef and the chef would make the humans up as the next meal.
So I've sort of missed that part in the story for some reason.
That was subtext.
I'm not sure how many of these I can take. They are so spooky. Who have we got next, Paul?
It's cult 1970s horror provocateur Karen O'Scary. No relation to Ray O'Scary.
Paul, this is just such a nice day. What a lovely picnic.
I'm having a lovely picnic.
Would you like a piece of lovely cake?
Yes, please, I'd love a piece of cake.
Sure. There you go.
Thank you for the cake.
Any time.
It's getting kind of late, and it's getting really shadowy. I think we should go.
Well, let's just stay a little bit longer. I mean, I'm having a really nice time. What's the worst that can happen?
I guess you're right. Black Swan!
Get away! Get away! Shoot! No! Oh my God, it's peeked your eyes out. Get away, Swan! Get away!
And the sexual chemistry that is going on between you and Paul in this series.
Oh, yeah. I didn't... Yes, no.
Have you kissed Paul on this show yet?
Not on this episode. I haven't kissed him at all.
Why don't you give Paul
No,
a
thank
kiss?
you. I've got a delightful partner who's getting a little bit cross. I love you, Eilish.
OK, we must have one left, Paul.
Here's Bubba.
Oh, this place rocks. Race it to our new living room, cutie.
That's weird. That's this address.
Devil Rock. Stay away from those rocks then.
Hi, honey. Nice work out there. Are you okay? You look tired.
Just stoned.
That was very good. That was genuinely suspenseful.
I forgot that I turned into the rock. I was pretty surprised. I'm good. I'm so good.
That was really good.
That was fantastic. In fact, they were all good. Whilst Di's film had some disturbing characters, I felt the binoculars were the least scary item, so I'll give you 2 points, Di.
Fair enough.
Karen, your Killer Swan and Ray's story were fantastic stories. I'll give you guys 3 each. Well done. 4 points for you, Bubba. Great acting performance. And Mel, I thought your effort was worthy of cinema release. That was impressive. 5 points for you. Right, let's get on to this live task, shall we? Everyone, take to the stage.
Ray O'Leary, will you please read this task?
Yes. Standing behind your plinth, place as many table tennis balls onto your helmet plate as possible. If at any point the green lights behind you turn on, you must place your hands on your hips. The last person to have their hands on their hips must perform an adequate bow to the Taskmaster. You have 2 minutes. Most table tennis balls on their plate wins. Your time starts on Paul's whistle.
Jeremy, are you ready?
I'm ready, Paul.
On my whistle. Mel, bow. That's not adequate. Bow your head, please, Mel. Bow your head, just a normal bow.
God, okay.
Continue, please.
Oh, shit.
Bubba,
Yeah.
bow. Bow, please.
Do I have any on my head?
None.
Oh.
Just do a normal bow. Continue.
Oh, I hate it.
Ray, bow. One of your hands is on your head.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
No, hands. Ray, hands down, please.
Oh, yes.
Bow.
Properly.
Continue. Quite far.
Can I do that?
8 seconds.
We don't care. Hey!
Stop! Stop.
OK, everyone, come on back down and let's see what that means for the points. Come on down. All right, let's find out how we went in that live task. What are the scores?
So Karen had 2, Ray had 7, Mel had 13, Di had 15, and Bubba had 41.
Wow. OK.
So 1 point for Karen, 2 for Ray, 3 for Mel, 4 for Di, and 5 for Bubba.
Yay!
So, who's taking it all home tonight?
Jeremy, we have our first tie of the season, Both on 17 points. It's Bubba and Mel. So tonight's tiebreaker, Jeremy, the contestants were asked to pour exactly 1 cup of coffee into a cup. Closest to 1 cup wins. They had 30 seconds.
Okay, well, let's take a look.
In this cup.
Yes, please.
Oh, I don't have enough time.
You've got 15 seconds.
In this cup.
Yes.
I can't see.
1, 2, 3.
I think you went too hard.
I think so.
So Bubba, 672 mils, or 2.68 cups. Mel, 187, or 0.74 cups.
Thanks.
Congratulations, Mel. You're the winner of episode 3. You are now the proud owner of Di Henwood's box cutter and a backpack full of loose shampoo. Please celebrate accordingly on the stage. Off you go. Another episode of Taskmaster New Zealand in the can. What did we learn this time? Well, we learned that Spain is only a few seconds away if you dig the right hole. And most importantly, we learned that Mel Bracewell is the winner of episode 3. Congratulations! Thank you so much for watching. Ka kite, everybody. We'll see you next time. I feel like, Karen, you underestimated the size of Paul's mouth.
They just kept going and going. It wasn't even getting big cheeks.
I can taste blood.
For more Taskmaster, subscribe now.